And that breaking news just into our newsroom tonight. Marion County is now responding to criticism over the release of this alleged hit-and-run driver suspected of being in the U.S. illegally. Immigration and Customs Enforcement has been blasting the county for letting her out on bond.
But now Marion County is fighting back, saying ICE didn't do its job. Just a few minutes ago, we got a statement from the sheriff's office saying, in part, ICE was given 4 hours' notice to take custody of the suspect, and that ICE failed to act in accord with the law by failing to pick up this individual in a timely manner.
The woman at the center of this is Juana Loa Nunez. She's charged with taking off after hitting a daycare teacher. Our David McAnally found people concerned she's out free no matter who's to blame.
To her by the time I got over there.
Pastor James Jackson shows the video.
So it's not that car, it's the next one. Right there.
Has it already hit Jessica?
Yeah.
And I had a cut here.
Jessica Parks, a teacher at Pastor Jackson's Fervent Prayer Church daycare, critically injured when she was struck by a hit-and-run driver as she crossed 38th Street Monday to go to work. And the driver of the car that hit her?
She never stopped.
The driver of that church bus followed the car and boxed it in at a red light. Investigators say Juana Loa Nunez has no license and was in the U.S. illegally. And now folks at Jessica's church learned the suspect was released from the Marion County Jail.
Wow. I am stunned that she was released from jail with having nearly killed Jessica. I mean, I was on the scene.
Federal immigration officials stunned, too. In a written statement, the head of the ICE Chicago field office said, quote, without any regard for the safety of its citizens, on May 10th, Marion County brazenly ignored the immigration detainer and released a Mexican woman from its jail without first notifying ICE. And he wasn't done. Also adding, quote, Marion County allowed this woman to go free, and she continues to be a danger to anyone else who happens to be on the same road as she drives.
That's just a travesty of justice. It's just not the way it should work.
We went to the address listed on the suspect's court records, and 2 men told us
She doesn't live here?
And that's what worries folks who love Jessica, the teacher who said this about the suspect on Channel 13 Tuesday night.
I forgive her. I just want to let her know that I forgive her. And sometimes if you're scared, fear can make you do some things.
So it's hurtful if that would happen. I hope they do find her, because she should turn herself back in.
But our justice system is kind of letting us down right about now. I think they are. Because how are you going to find somebody that's here illegally?
If they don't want to be found?
Yeah, if they don't want to be found.
And here is more on that Marion County Jail response tonight to those ICE allegations. Quote, Judge Sarah Evans Barker has ruled that ICE must provide a criminal warrant or a criminal probable cause affidavit for the county to detail undocumented individuals. ICE failed to provide such documentation despite receiving timely notice. Thus, ICE, the jail says, allowed this individual to go free.
Now, I understand that this is a big issue here, but what about the woman who was hit by the car? What does she think about it?
Good question. The person at the center of this, she didn't really want to comment on this issue tonight, but she's still hospitalized. As her pastor said, she still has a very long way to go in this, in healing.
All right. Thank you, David.
Sure.